What's up, YouTube? We're back at you with another Cooking with Cobra segment. Today we're making a tuna fish nacho stuffed crust pizza. Now, I've already taken the pizza dough, laid it out flat. I stuck 2 cheese sticks on one side, 2 string cheese sticks on the other side, and one on either side on the other end. Folded it to make my stuffed crust like I did on my last video. And then I added some of that Prego 3-cheese Italian tomato sauce. Then I added some smoked hickory tuna creations to the top of the sauce. And then I sprinkled just a little bit of some Payne County all meat seasoning on top of the smoked hickory tuna. I got the oven preheated to 420 degrees. So right here you can see our pizza crust. I put 2 string cheese sticks right here, 1 on either side, and then 2 right here. Okay. Here's the tuna fish that I used for it. This stuff's delicious. Here's the pizza sauce that I used for it. Delicious. Here's the seasoning I used for it. Delicious. Okay. And use whatever sauce you like. Like when I go shopping at the grocery store to do pizzas, I like trying out different tomato sauces and seeing what works best. Okay. Now, my only complaint about my last pizza that I made was that it was a little chewy. I mean, it was cooked all the way through, but it could have been in the oven for a little bit longer. So, we have our cheese stuffed into our crust. Our crust is folded. We have our sauce. We have our tuna fish. We have our light sprinkle of meat seasoning on top. That looks delicious. Now let's add some more stuff to it, shall we? Like some Doritos. So on top of our fish, we're going to add some nacho cheese Doritos. On top of our smoked hickory tuna from Star-Kissed Tuna Creations, non-sponsor, just free advertisement. And guess what? This crust is a great value pizza crust. It only cost me $1. So, you know, if you're in the mood for pizza but you don't want to order from a chain because ordering pizza can be expensive sometimes, make your own at home. So there we go. There's enough Doritos for the top. Now I had a telemarketer calling me while I was trying to make a cooking video, and then my phone was starting to die, so I had to put it on the charger. But there we have it. Doritos on top, ready to rock. Now we need cheese, pepperoni, and more cheese, and then we'll stick it in the oven. Alright, so I could have put burgers and bacon on this pizza if I wanted to, but sometimes you don't need that many toppings on a pizza to make it delicious. So we got our shredded mozzarella, like a sweet Cinderella story. Now, how do you make stuffed crust pizza? You take your pizza dough, roll it out flat, and then you take your cheese sticks, your mozzarella string cheese, and just put it on the outside of your crust, and then fold the crust on itself so that the cheese is on the inside of your crust. Pretty straightforward. You saw how I did that in my last pizza video, which I tried filming that for this video, but I was interrupted. I didn't have to guess who it was. I knew who it was. This is precisely why I love pranking telemarketers. I'm like, I could just say, please put me on your do not call list. But what good is that? You know, if I have a talent for doing voices of different characters, then why not have a little bit of fun with it? Make sure they really don't call you back. You know? Last time a telemarketer called me, they were trying to sell me health insurance. So naturally, I pulled a Brooklyn smoker's accent. Oh yes, I would like to have more health coverage. You heard people in the background who are buying it too. They're like, oh, that person's a smoker. They're not qualified. Blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, See if they call my ass again. So now I'm going to push down on the pizza and flatten it out just a little bit. Kind of, there we go, just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's enough cheese for the first layer. Look at that. That's starting to look just like a pizza, I reckon. Alright. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Now we're going to need some pepperoni. Tuna fish nacho stuffed crust pizza. And the crust is so much easier to roll if you just add the cheese sticks. If you just add string cheese to your crust, it's much easier to fold. But you can add other things to your stuffed crust pizza. You can have cooked bacon and roll it with your stuffed crust, which is always a tasty option. You know. You can take mozzarella cheese sticks that have been deep fried and microwaved. You can take microwavable mozzarella sticks, microwave some, and then roll your pizza in that, you know. It don't matter. But sometimes, like, don't get me wrong, Pizza Hut and Little Caesars, they make a delicious stuffed crust pizza. But sometimes ordering out gets expensive because you're wasting money for gas, you know. And sometimes it's just more satisfying to make your own pizza. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Making your own pizza is so much more satisfying sometimes. Okay, one more pepperoni should do it. Put one over here. Maybe two more in the middle. One, two. Alright. That's definitely enough pepperoni. So we're going to take the pizza toppings and we're going to scooch them into the center here just like that. Beautiful. Alright, here's the pepperoni on top of our pizza. Looking delicious. Now, to keep that pepperoni from sliding off, do a light sprinkle of cheese on top of our pepperoni so it sticks to the pizza better. I'm like, I'm hungry, I want some breakfast, so let's make some. Let's make something. Now, my only complaint with the last pizza that I made, YouTube, was it was cooked all the way through. However, the crust was a little bit chewy, so, you know. So, we're going to try cooking this one for a little bit longer and see, you know. Do like a little sprinkle right there. And like I said, you don't have to add tuna fish to your pizza. This is just what I'm doing, you know. If all you wanted to do was the sauce, the seasoning, everything else, you know, We're going to take that top layer of cheese and delicately spread it over the pepperoni. Yes, please. And then take my hand and kind of squish it down just a little bit. Make it more of an even shape, you know. Tuna nacho stuffed crust pizza. I'm not gonna lie, this does look pretty good. Like, this is looking pretty delicious. Alright. Maybe a sprinkle more cheese right here and a little bit right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. YouTube, that pizza looks ready to go in the oven. Alright, so the oven is preheated to 420 degrees. Let's go ahead and stick that pizza in the oven for 20 minutes or so. Maybe, you know what, let's do 22 minutes. Alright, let's try putting it in the oven for 22 minutes. Right there on the money. Okay, so now we got the pizza made. It's in the oven. So now all we gotta do is wait. And wait patiently. Well, that's kind of my fault because I didn't put the plane on the phone on airplane mode. You know, that's kind of my bad. But I want to put my phone on the charger and plugged up to my computer here so that way it don't die on us while we're making a cooking video. So 22 minutes and counting until our delicious stuffed crust pizza is done. You know, and like I said, making stuffed crust pizza is super easy. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're making the dough by hand from scratch or if you're using pre-made, you know. The method is still the same. The method is still the same, YouTube. And for some odd reason, my charger is being, how you say, picky. Which, when your charger's being picky, it doesn't want to charge, does it? Well, I got the phone to charge up when I had it plugged into my outlet. So, like I said, the biggest okay, good. I didn't break it. My foot accidentally brushed against the banjo, and I'm like, oh fuck, nope, it's all right. We're golden. It still works. Shit. Did I scuff it? Nope. No scuff marks. Alright, we're golden. Let's be a bit more careful, huh? I hate how clumsy I get sometimes. Ugh. Like, my charger's been picky for a minute, so hopefully it stays charged while we're recording this here video. Yeah. But yeah, YouTube, we're making a delicious pizza. Pretty straightforward. Oh, I know the battery's low. Like, you don't have to tell me twice. Son of a bitch. Hmm. Like I'm plugging it into different outlets. I really do not want to have to make this video into a two-parter. If my phone dies, I'm not going to be a happy camper, but it is what it is. We got 17 minutes until the pizza's done. Let's take a look at it. Yeah. That looks and smells like a pizza. Excuse me, I farted. Smells like Asperger's. This shit's pissing me the fuck off. Like, I'm sitting here trying to make a goddamn pizza, and telemarketer's gonna call you while you're doing the video, and your phone's dying on top of it. Fan-fucking-tastic. So, like, if the phone dies while I'm recording the video, it is what it is. Although, personally, I'm hoping it stays going until I pull it out of the oven. Do 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 do. No, waiting for the pizza to get done is never the fun part, but when it's all said and done, though, maybe that power strip below my desk will help me out. Let's see here. There. You know, I like doing cooking videos for YouTube. 1 second. I do. As I knock the phone off my goddamn desk. 1 second, YouTube. It's not wanting to plug into my power strip. There we go. There we go. I got her plugged into my power strip. That's life in a nutshell, YouTube. That is life in a nutshell. It likes to fuck with people. And here's the best part. It never stops. So, fingers crossed. Hopefully the video stays going while the pizza's being cooked. Like, it is what it is. If the phone dies while I'm making a cooking video, knock on wood, it'll be a part 2-er. It is what it is. But personally hoping that it doesn't pull that shit. Yeah. $12 minutes left. Looking delicious. We got 10 minutes left. Almost. We're at 12 minutes. 12 to 10 minutes left. Yeah. Pizza time. We're gonna make a pizza. Nice to meet ya. Yummy for your tummy. So get inspired to cook and try something different, you know what I'm saying, tubes? Yeah. Oh lordy, he's got the headphones in. What's he gonna do? We could probably sing a couple of songs while we're waiting for the pizza to cook. Oh? Wait a minute. Vocal matching while we're waiting for pizza to cook? Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo-hoo, YouTube. You already know. Let's see. Artists. Well. So far the phone hasn't died on me, so that's good. Most excellent. The Sing Dream On by Dio and Yvonne. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I don't want to butcher that person's last name. Making a pizza, singing some badass music. Every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. What's up, tubes? The past is gone. It went by like dust to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got their dues in life to pay. Well, I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You've got to lose and know how to win. Should do Halloween by King Diamond after this? Why not? Just because yesterday was Halloween? Aha. As my life's in books, written pages, lived and learned from fools of the sages. You know it's true. Oh, all these things come back to you. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Damn, I sound just like Dio. Where's my record deal? Oh, wait, I already have one. Deathbed Tapes, baby. Hell's Advocate. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Dream on, dream on, dream on, until your dream comes true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream till your dream comes true. Dream on, 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 yeah. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Sing with me, sing for the years, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me just for today, maybe tomorrow the good Lord take you away. Yay! Yeah! I mean, I could sing REO Speedwagon, you know, I could sing all kinds of good songs here, man. Alright. Because yesterday was Halloween, I gotta sing it. Night video uploaded. Cool. My costume video uploaded. Cool. Very good, very good. So them videos I made yesterday for Hallows Eve uploaded. Awesome sauce. Oh, but speaking of Halloween, Pizza Pizza, badass vocal covers, nice to meet ya. King Diamond Halloween with lyrics. Well, excuse me. I check up on that pizza real quick before I do the other vocal cover. 4 minutes left, baby. Oh, that pizza's looking real good, YouTube. Looking damn good. We got 4 minutes left on our pizza, so we can go ahead and kill some time on making it while we sing some King Diamond. Oh, King Cobra singing some King Diamond. This ought to be good. Halloween! I'm kind of hooked on this song now. Oh. Every night to me is Halloween. Halloween. A liquidation scene. Scene. Oh, it's what I mean. Halloween. You are my bride. Halloween. That's just a dream. Rockin' pizza and rockin' vocal covers. The win is for another perfect day. I think God demons I. That was I. Making a tuna fish nacho pizza with stuffed crust. Singing some rockin' tunes. Make the cooking video a bit more interesting. Not just sitting here waiting for the pizza to get done, actually providing some entertainment. Halloween! You're my bride! Halloween! This is dream! Well, I appreciate the phone not dying on me while I'm doing this. That pizza's gonna be done by the time the song's over. Every night will be another evil scene. It's seen like an horror dreams. I want around you to scream. Halloween, you're my bride. Halloween, I'm just a dream. Halloween, 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 Halloween. Beautiful, YouTube, just beautiful. I didn't do too bad at singing that, man. I was feeling it. I was feeling the power of metal at my fingertips. Oh. Right on cue, YouTube. Right on cue. Okay, so now they got the phone charged while we're filming this here cooking video. Now we're going to take her out of the oven. Turn the baker off, turn the timer off. Alright, so if you like the vocal covers and the cooking videos, subscribe for more awesome content. Now, when you're pulling any sort of hot item out of the oven, it's important to keep your hands safe so you don't burn them. So I'm going to grab our trusty oven mitts, and we're going to... Yeah, that's more like it, YouTube. That's what I'm fucking talking about. 20 minutes. No. I put it in the oven for 22 minutes, actually. I put the pizza in the oven for 22 whole minutes, and that looks much, much better than the last attempt at a pizza. Got that stuffed crust trying to peek its way out of there on that one side. But, and a little bit on this side too. But other than that, like, this pizza's holding up. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. This is what I'm talking about right here. Look how the crust is golden brown on the outside. This is a lot more golden brown than my last pizza. This actually looks like a freaking pizza. Yes, look at it. You watch me put it together, now you get to watch me have a slice. Alright, so grab a knife or a pizza cutter of some sort. Let's grab our trusty kitchen knife and let's cut ourselves some pizza. So I'm going to just cut it in half and then just like that. Because I'm probably going to be the only one eating this, more than likely. I'm going to cut it in half. Just do a small serving size for myself. Which, cutting it in half, you can cut this in half 2 more times if you wanted. You know. But that's not going to be necessary. Alright, so now I need a plate. We need a plate, YouTube, to try out this pizza. This plate's a little small, but we have a plate for our pizza. Alright. Alright, so now our nacho tuna pizza with stuffed crust is done. Let's set that to the side for a second. We'll go ahead and plug the phone back in while we're eating so that way the phone doesn't die. Alright. Boom, you already know what's up. If you like the Cooking with Cobra, you like the singing, subscribe for more awesome content. Here you can see where I stuffed the mozzarella cheese, string cheese in the crust. You can see right here, especially where it's fallen out in that crust right there. Right off the bat, this pizza turned out way better than my last one because 1, I can pick it up, 2, it's not falling apart, and 3, it's cooked perfectly. 22 minutes at 420 degrees in my oven. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Let's grab a bite of it. Yeah, that stuffed crust. Dude, that's most definitely what's up. You notice I didn't pile it high with ingredients. That helps too when you're making it. Dude, this nacho tuna pizza with stuffed crust is delicious. No complaints, none whatsoever. Like, the crust is cooked perfectly. It's golden brown and flaky. Cooked a lot more thoroughly than the last time I made pizza. The topping choice, nice. Like, I can just barely taste the tuna fish, just barely. And it's not overpowering. It actually adds a nice layer of flavor to it. Bit of a rough start getting to the pizza, but we got her done. I wasn't going to let a telemarketer and my phone dying stopping me from making another badass cooking video with the Cobra. So, that being said, get a bite, yeah, the rest is mine. And you can literally see on the inside of that crust where that cheese is sitting right there. Beautiful. I mean, this thing is just fresh out of the oven. The crust is perfect. So let me change a previous statement that I've said. If you want like perfectly cooked pizza crust every time, 22 minutes, 420 degrees, you'll get this nice flaky golden brown on the outside. Yeah, that's more like it. That's a lot more like it. This is good pizza, yo. That seasoning is complementing the tuna fish and the pepperonis and the Doritos and the sauce nicely. And I didn't put a whole shit ton of it on there either, just a little bit. If you like the Cooking with Cobra segments, subscribe for more awesome content. Oh, cheese bowl. Oh, that cheese pull coming out of that crust right there. That steam action, packing. Because we'd be snacking. Yo, this pizza's getting it, tubes. I could just tear it in half and eat it, but I think I'm content with the way I'm eating it right now. It looks good, it tastes good. I mean, the fish kind of adds a nice little bite to it at the end. Cheese. Look at that delicious cheese pull. Alright, that's how you know, YouTube, you're eating a cheesy pizza. Straight up. You take a bite of that pizza, and that bite is still following you after you eat it. There's that stuffed crust cheese pull. Look at that. Look at it. I want you to look at it, YouTube. All the steam coming off that pizza. Fresh, hot, delicious, homemade pizza, fresh out of the oven. Oh, you didn't make the crust from scratch, so technically it's not homemade. Shut up. Shut up and watch the cheese pull. Some pizza making purist who's like, oh, you use store-bought dough, so technically it's not homemade. Technically it is because I baked it in my oven, stupid. It's more homemade than buying a frozen pizza, I'll tell you that right now. But if you're buying a frozen pizza to eat, nothing wrong with that. You know, you eat pizza how you want to eat it. But sometimes just making it from some pre-made dough or some, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at all that cheese dangling from the crust, YouTube. Doesn't that just look tasty? Oh, shit. There we go. It's starting to fall off. Nah. No, but... Luckily, it hit the plate. Yeah. Yeah, birds. Look at it. Look at it. The cheese pull on this pizza is massive. Huh? But yeah, that's a good pizza. You know, sometimes just making it yourself at home. Oh yeah. See if we can catch that steam action. Not really. Kind of. Meh. Oh, yeah, there we go. Piping hot, fresh out of the oven. Ah. Normally I don't eat breakfast, so this first half's gonna fill me up. I'm gonna be eating those other two halves, the other half of it later, but this crust is cooked more perfect all the way through. Like last time I made pizza, the crust didn't even look like this. So this time around I got the crust just right. I mean, look at it. I got a couple more bites to finish, but I'm gonna grab some water. Some H2O. I'll be right back. Excuse me. But yeah, YouTube, I am super pleased with the way this pizza turned out. No complaints on my end. Yep. The crust is perfectly cooked. 22 minutes, 420 degrees. If you're doing the pre-made pizza dough where it's a little bit thicker than your traditional frozen pizza, yeah. But oh, look at that steam action coming off of the crust when I pull it apart. Cheese pull, steamy. This right here is how you make stuffed crust pizza at home. See what happens when you roll the string cheese into your crust and then bake it? All that cheese melts in the inside of your crust and then boom, you get this massive cheese pull. Oh yeah, dude. This pizza's good. No complaints here. I got a rant video I made this morning. And I'm gonna upload it. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna redo that rant video. See what happens when you stick your string cheese and you roll it into your crust on the outside and then kind of push the dough down so it forms a crust on the outside. You get the perfect stuffed crust pizza every time. Like, even though Little Caesars is cheaper than Pizza Hut, you know, you want to make delicious stuffed crust pizza at home for a fraction of the cost of what you would pay at the restaurants. This is how you do it. Oof, I'm getting full, but I'm definitely gonna finish this last little bite here. I'm gonna grab some more water. Cooking with Cobra. So that's what I'm going for when I cook my pizza. That flaky golden brown, you know. It's a little bit chewy, but it's more crispy than chewy. It's cooked all the way through. Oh yeah. But YouTube. What are we calling this pizza, YouTube? Let's call it the tuna nacho stuffed crust pizza. Yeah, short, sweet, to the point. It's got nacho cheese Doritos, some hickory smoked tuna fish, some Prego 3-cheese tomato Italian sauce, some mozzarella, stuffed crust, pepperonis, a little bit of meat seasoning. Really all you need. It's simple, easy to make. And if you're not a fan of fish, then you don't have to add it. You can just skip adding the fish and do everything else, you know. Because fish is an acquired taste, I realized, because not everyone's going to be a fan of it. But, oh, YouTube, I'm getting full. One half of that pizza is like 2 slices, easy. You can easily cut that into 4 sections, you know? So a pizza like this can easily serve 1 to 4 people. You know? Easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. That Rusk County all-meat seasoning, that complements the smoky tuna so nicely. The hickory smoked tuna with that seasoning. Oh, dude. Oh, succulent. Well, goddamn, dude, this cooking video is almost an hour long. Man, they usually are sometimes. Oh, so good. The feeling you get when you start to get full and eating becomes a bit more difficult. That's what I'm experiencing. You can do it! But yeah, check this out. 22 minutes, 420 degrees. Look how that crust turned out. Golden brown. Yeah, buddy. Well, you basically want to cook your pizza crust till it looks like that. You see what I'm saying, YouTube? That's when you know your pizza's done. So good. Hooey. Oh, just a couple more bites. But yeah, this pizza is very filling and very delicious. I noticed it was much easier to eat because there wasn't as much ingredients on there. Like I did too, I ended up eating the last of my other pizza before I made this one. But, ooh. One last bite. Ow. Put the plate in the sink, grab some more water. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's good pizza. The only thing that could have made that pizza better, maybe like a little bit of barbecue sauce and some bacon. But that's just, yeah. But Yummy. One more. Oh, YouTube. YouTube. That pizza hit the spot. That turned out so much better than my last pizza. So sometimes you gotta cook it for a little bit longer and use less ingredients. You know. Oh man. If you thought that pizza looked good, give it a try. That's not half bad. Not half bad at all. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna grab another glass of water and I'll be right back. Yeah, that definitely hit the spot. Thunderstruck on the banjo. Pink banjo. Yeah, a little bit of Aussie on the banjo as well. Yes, sir, YouTube. If you like the banjo playing, you like the guitar playing, subscribe for more. Yeah. Still a little too early to be playing guitar. It's only like, what, 11 o'clock almost, but yeah. I usually don't start playing guitar in my apartment until like 12:30, 1 o'clock. That way I know for sure it's the afternoon and most of the time people are up, you know. Just as a courtesy. Yes, sir. But yeah, Carver banjos, if you want a sick banjo like this one right here, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. I keep my banjo leaned up against my guitars right here. Right there. Beautiful. Oh man, another hour-long cooking video. Good golly. How the time flies. YouTube, how it flies. This is going to take forever to upload to my desktop, but that's alright. Anyways, tubes, thank you for watching the cooking video on how to make tuna nacho stuffed crust pizza. Yeah. If you like the recipe, you think it looks good, give it a try. I thought it tasted good. Wasn't sure how it was going to taste, to be honest, because I've never actually done that combination until now. But that tasted just fine. Anyways, tubes, thank you for watching. I'll catch you cool cobras later.